Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? I hope that whatever is going on in your world, in your time frame, whenever you see this, I hope that you're doing well in the midst of all of the craziness that life brings. I hope that things are going the way they're meant to for your highest good. My name is Francine. I'm here with my channel, The Hermetic Herald, for some messages that are quite urgent. I feel like the energy has shifted primarily because of the alignment of planets, stars, as per usual, but there's something here about it where after like a couple of days ago, I believe we had our believe it was our Saturn retrograde. Okay, something shifted. Things have been coming to this point where information is being expressed through a number of sources, and I think that that's the beautiful thing about it, is that it's coming through, let me put my phone away, it's coming through in so many ways. And I have an important message for you guys, and so does a number of people that I'm going to be touching base with in this at this time. I don't know how long they're going to stay in the sense of how many videos I'm going to have to do where they go into information that is needed for the collective, at least for us to hold on to until things come out. So I just want to tap in and touch base with an important individual that came to me. Now, mediumship is something that I walk in, that I do from time to time, that I am feeling very drawn to. And I feel like Beau Biden would like to speak through me today. There are a number of things that I know at this current moment in time, and please, when I tell you this, please do not see it as me trying to hold something over anyone's head. There are things that I know that I've learned from my spirit team that I need to tell you guys. And it's gonna sound crazy, so disclaimer. If you are here with a maybe, I'm hearing penetrative gaze at this information as if to acknowledge whether or not I'm telling the truth, you'll receive your answer in this message, as well as you will also sense in this message that there's something about this reading. Now, I know there's speculation about a number of things that go on in the political arena. There are so many controversies surrounding them. I want to speak on a number of things that Beau Biden wants to talk about through this channel. A number of these things are going to be disturbing in nature. Please do not watch this just out of mere curiosity, but please watch this because you feel drawn to do so for the right reasons. This information is not just to throw out. It's very important, it's very weighty, it's very impactful to the collective. And I feel like some people will speed through this intro. I really do want you to, I'm going to warn you, please do not come to me with triggers, traumas of any kind. This information is going to be as it is, and I'm not going to water it down to make it easy for people to digest. I'm going to definitely just tell you what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing and what Beau is saying and what he's expressing. This is so important. So thank you for being here, and thank you for the love and support. I just want to really hone in on that. Please do not energetically try to bring any sense of what you will expect or what you know. Just be open and see what comes through and see how it resonates intuitively. This is not going to be something that you might know about mentally, like for me as well. But just kind of tap in with me, see what comes through, see what information comes through to you that you may want to share with the collective here in the comments. Please feel free to talk about things that come through as you're reading or watching this reading. But just remain open, because otherwise this information will overwhelm you. This information may overwhelm you even when you're open, right? So Archangel Michael, please protect this home, this house from all corners. Please assist me in providing clarity, the Ace of Swords, in this situation, in this information, as I bring in Beau Biden to assist and to address certain things that have to do with major individuals in our arena, in the political arena. Please assist us right now. Please encamp around us from the north, the south, the east, the west, and from all corners with your sword of cobalt blue. Archangel Uriel, please assist me in understanding this information, the wisdom and hidden secrets that are coming to me daily. Please assist me in understanding this, okay? Please assist all of us. And Visago, please come and assist us, please, with balance, with justice, with truth. Visago, please balance the scales of righteousness and justice on behalf of the collective, and please assist us in understanding this information in its totality as Beau comes in to address and assess and convey information that is necessary to fill in all of the pieces for us as a collective. Thank you so much. Okay. So guys, there are things that I know, and I'm not saying this, as I said earlier, to be offensive, and I don't care if someone's annoyed by this. You can be annoyed all you want. Grow up. There's something about me just sensing a lot more energy now. I cannot deny that there's just an obvious way. I can just sense when some certain people can't really be here. But for those of you that are here that know me, I want to just urge you, there are things that I will tell you in time. I can't tell you right now because there's something about a time frame, but this will all connect to something else that I will post on July 7th. Okay, guys? So keep your eyes out for something I post then. On that date, something astrologically is significant, and I am going to be allowed to have a portal and an opening to say something. I may even record it prior, but it must be posted July 7th. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to follow what my spirit team is saying, and I will give you more information in addition to this. But let's get into it, okay? Where would you like me to go, spirit team? Okay, feeling this one. Beau Byron, thank you so much for being here with us. I invite you, Beau, to be in this space here, just in this space, with the protection that surrounds me and encamps around me. I do not know your nature. I don't know your spirit quite well, so I want to just be aware of the fact that we have parameters between us. Thank you for opening up this opportunity to speak with you and to interact with you. You passed on. I don't like saying saying things as if they're not here. What would you like to say as an overall energy for what you must tell us at this time so that we can be aware of what's going on here? Okay. What would you like to talk to us, Beau? Please assist us. Please give me all the information that you would like to relay at this time. I'm hearing clock, and I'm hearing Sansoni. Okay, you guys write that down if you'd like. Okay, we have Treasure Island, number 9. We have the Fates, number 8. We have To the Sea, number 7. And we have 38, to be fair. Okay. Thinker. So Beau has been thinking a lot in the space in between. Okay, so energetically I'm getting the sense that he has been drifting. The energy that comes through is this energy of having a large source of information, a treasure of information. Okay, Treasure Island. This is where a treasure is housed, right? This is the point or epicenter of where treasure is. It may not be an epicenter, but it's a locale of where there's an immense amount of treasure. He is that treasure island, or at least he is sitting on this treasure island. When I look at this card that I flipped, it says Thinker. It seems as though he's sitting on this treasure island and sitting on this wad of gold, of cash, okay, because he has a lot of information and insight here to provide for us. Number 9 means that there's something that is incomplete, okay, about this energy. This is about nearing the completion of something. It also is, like, for me, an ancestral number as well. It aligns with the energy of family. This could also be the energy of also September being significant with the 9th month. There's something about 9s, okay? This could even be July 9th. Something about 9, nearing completion of some treasure is being addressed by Beau. And also we have the Fates, number 17. That's the Star card. That is about, like, favorable time and opportunity. This is also about when you think of the star, you also think of healing. This is something that's faded. This is something that is, it's like in the stars. It's something that is, everything has to be in alignment in order for this event to occur, or this communication to occur. Something about the astrological, everything astrologically today had to occur, and how it coincides with my spirit team and my birth chart and yours. So there's something about it just aligning perfectly. And we also have here to the sea, addressing the emotions, the deep inner emotions that he's had. He's been thinking a lot in the inner space is what I'm hearing. In the inner space, he's been taking a lot of time, and I'm hearing to discredit certain things that he felt or addressed or didn't address in his life before he passed. There's something about him addressing his emotional health and state, and also his emotional regulation. To be fair means he was very honest and frank with himself and came to an understanding and realization of his emotional dysregulation of some sort. So it feels as though he came to a place where he had a reality check after he passed. Now, people have many ways of seeing what happens after death, but for him, in the interstitial space is what I'm hearing, he had a lot of time to think and grasp and understand his life. So he had like a way of summing, everything was summed up in some way for him, and he reflected on that the summation of this play is what I'm hearing. So he had to come to this place of understanding, okay, what is it that I needed to heal and address and emotionally come to, I'm hearing distance from, and what did he have to do? And so what, can you please clarify, Beau, what to be fair is all about? I'm feeling this card, it's co-create. Okay, anything else? Number 4 is stability. We have round and round, so there's something about cyclical patterns within maybe the unit, because stability is number 4 and this is 40. This is about stability within the home, family, people that he decided to co-create with in some way. This could be associates in business, people in business that he worked with as well. He has some like wounding with regards to groups, business associates, and people that he knew in this world and in his life, right, prior to passing. He sees how the connections were serendipitous. It's like he's recognizing that there were cyclical patterns or karmic connections and things that went round and round and round, and they never quite concluded or came to a resolution. We have number 9 here, and number 7 and number 4. Again, we're getting the same or similar numbers. We're getting 4s, like thinking about his family and how they co-create, of how his family is like in his life, or how they were in his life, was for a reason, to show him a sign, to show him a synchronicity with things that have happened in past lives. Just the energy of him reassessing his family. Now 7 came out earlier for his emotional regulation or dysregulation. He was looking round and round at his emotions that never were quite completed or quite reconciled to him. He couldn't quite understand why he went in the same pattern, but he kept going there to get to the end result, but it never quite satisfied or satiated some desire of his. Serendipity is 9, okay? So 9 came out in the beginning, Treasure Island. Seeing the treasure in the moments that actually were serendipitous or meant to happen for him. They showed him things, and I'm hearing they even tested him in some way. And I'm hearing the Sword of Truth, and I'm hearing Chinese. So I don't know what his experience is with China, but there's mending, and then we have end or fork of the road, and I heard end of the road instead. So mending the end of the road for him. He had to mend something, okay? And I'm hearing NIH, so there's something here about him having to take some time to address his emotions in some space. This was neither heaven or hell. This was a space. He's telling that to me very clearly over and over. Interstitial space, like just a space of time. He was able to think and to mend and to come to some place at the end of his road where he was poised for something else, and it was poised to tell the truth. Okay, so there's something about him needing to tell the truth in this situation. We will find out what it is here, okay? So let's keep going. I'm hearing buddy. Maybe he used to say buddy a lot. Here and now, being present. Okay, so now he's observing instead of thinking. He's looking at what people are doing around at this current moment in time on Earth. He's looking at you guys. He's looking at us and saying, oh, what are they doing? He's kind of connecting things right now. He's being present, okay? So there's something about a new life. Either he is here again, or like he's going to be back in a new life, or he is like, his life is so different. It's so distinct from this life, but he's able to observe at the end of the day what's going on around here. Let's see. What are your attributes? Karmic. Well, for some reason I said karmic. I was going to say light, but it's karmic light attributes. Okay. What are your light attributes? Oh, wow. Okay. So we have here the Rebel. I feel like, do you want me to take both? Do you want me to take both the light and shadow of each of these cards? Yeah, so he wants to talk about the light and shadow being exactly what he is. So this is going to be one shuffle. We already did it, and we got like 7 cards already. So he admits here with the bottom of the deck being the trickster energy, overall energy, that he transcended convention, stuffiness. He didn't like stuffy behavior, predictable behavior. He didn't like doing what other people were doing. In the sense that he didn't gain or garner much interest in the things that people were doing around him, the run-of-the-mill type stuff. He also he had a tendency of manipulating others through duplicity. This is the energy of someone who's two-faced in a sense, where they put on a face for maybe their family, but they put on another face for someone else. He didn't have the same face. He was not honest about who he was, or he just utilized aspects of who he was to show you what you wanted to see. Okay, so then we have the Scribe. He also was very good at information and preserving knowledge and information, okay? He also had a tendency, as it says here on this card, of altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. So there's something here about him using his writing abilities or his abilities to copy information or copy signatures and copy other things like that. He was able to do that quite well, okay? I don't know what it is about his writing, but he wants us to know that he does tend to preserve knowledge in some way. I don't know if he has a diary or a book or something in which it includes like him writing down things that he's experienced, things that he's seen, things that he wants people to remember, or things he wants himself to remember. Okay, so this is like a business type energy. It feels like, okay, let me write down what I did in this course of events with clients or with people. This is what I'm going to put down. He was really good at remembering information, okay, like that. So Midas Miser also tells me that he had an entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. He was very good at making money. He also tended to hoard the money and emotions. He would obsess over wealth, and he was fearful of losing it. So he was very protective of his money. He made sure that if anything, he knew things on you. If you were trying to mess with him or trying to affect his money, he was very protective. He would hide that money. He was very good at getting things situated in order to hide things. Like his wealth. His wealth was very important to him. Now, these archetypes are the 7 that are most important. One is something I'm going to scribe. So I do use these cards on purpose. I don't accidentally forget they're there. I just want to scry it when it's time after reading all of these. So we have Rebel. Rebel is the energy of him challenging authority to affect social change. He liked being the rebellious person in the family, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. He also rejected legitimate authority. He was kind of ruthless, or in the sense of not taking people's just because you were a certain age or a certain rank or something like that, he didn't feel like you had authority over him inherently. He felt like he could have authority over himself and do what he wanted to do. He rebelled out of peer pressure or fashion. So there's something about him doing it because he can, or having a certain way about him where he was like fashionable about it. He would do it for fun. So he was a little wild child in a sense, because energetically it comes off that he didn't want to listen to people. He did it if it worked out for him, so he could have a way of operating in business and such without offending everyone, but he did rebel in some ways. Now we have the Judge, which is very interesting. Judge is someone who balances justice and compassion, so managing the fair distribution of power. He liked seeing things come through for people. He liked having balance and equity and thinking of how he can bring justice to people and compassion to people. He liked seeing justice served in some ways. He also unfortunately offered destructive criticism to people, misusing business, legal, and criminal authority. So he had some authority as a judge of some sort in law. And mind you, I don't know everything there is to know about him, but he definitely misused it in some ways, in certain cases, in certain things that he's experienced. He, because of his duplicitous nature that we talked about, he was on other people's side. That wasn't the best, but he was able to help them, even though it was not the right thing to do. Justice here was not served because that person got away with something when they should have gotten something worse, or there's something about like prolonging something, not providing just like providing criticism that was like necessary in the moment, prolonging something, or not providing justice the way he should. So he knows that and he recognizes that. We also have the guide archetype. This is someone who represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Someone who was able to spiritually see things. I think he was probably pretty intuitive. He saw things. I wonder if he saw things prior to his passing as well. I don't know if he saw or saw like some mirage, or saw like an owl, or saw something like he had some like premonitions about something. We also have places of financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So he had like some spiritual insight, but he also cared about his money because he's that Midas miser energy. He would put the spiritual boundaries, and like there's certain things that he would settle with that were not worthy in the sight of his spiritual knowledge. Like he would get paid off for things that he found out or knew spiritually. Like he had some spiritual gifts, okay, that he utilized in a negative way for nefarious reasons, or just to control something. We also have here the Avenger. I got the Martyr here, so the Martyr archetype. It came out of my mouth before I even thought it. So the Martyr is coming through. This is someone who tends to have like service to a cause, but at what cost? That's what I'm getting for this archetype. I'm seeing as though he did put himself on the line. At what cost for people? People financially relied on him heavily because he had access into something intuitively, but he also had access into something economically or judicially. He had access, and so he was the martyr. People used him and abused his powers and his abilities to do things. Avenger, okay, he was the Avenger. Desire to balance the scales of justice, right under the Judge archetype. We also have someone who resorts to violence in the name of a cause, though. So if you had a certain cause that he felt like he could get under, he would fight at all costs for that. If that provided him something in his life, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, he would put that at a higher place and level. And he's aware of this. Now, this is because something shadowy is coming through in this energy. This is why he wants me to look at both. It's because he was meant to do the opposite, the light attributes. That's what he was meant to walk in. But there's something about him going into both and going between both a lot. You can say we go between light and shadow, but I've never ever in this channel ever, I think one time or a couple, I've had like one or two cards be both. But this entire reading, he's trying to say that he had two, almost like an angel and a devil on his shoulder, and he had the same in one. He had all of the attributes of this in one. It wasn't like he only did the shadow. He had to teeter. He constantly was going between the two. Now we have warrior. He was a warrior archetype. He had strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will here. He was a hero. He was good at sacrificing things for his in order to conquer his ego. He had the capabilities to fight hard, and he did. That comes through really strongly. Now, he at times would trade ethical principles for victory at any cost. So at times he would use that warrior ability of his in order to do something or to exert something on a group of people that to him were offensive or were doing something that would affect him negatively. So objectively, he could have been on the wrong side, right? Potentially. And that's what he's trying to tell us, is that he had times where he traded those ethical principles that he walks in with the justice oriented information here, but he would trade it for the highest bidder, or the person who could, it's like for victory at any cost. Indifference to the suffering inflicted on others, guys. So there's some suffering that he's seen inflicted on people and did not say anything about, or was indifferent to in some way. He had some wall or bondage to something. Now we also have Virgin, the Virgin archetype, fear of intimate union. Okay, so he had fear in regards to love and potentially sex in some form. Like he was either not doing it enough with his partner at the time, and was fearful because he was doing something else and had other ulterior, like he had things going on beneath the surface, and it was hard for him to open up intimately with someone completely. But there's something about him going through these two. He has a symbolic purity of heart, but it was tarnished. Judging by the way these shadow attributes come through, it's telling me that he was fearful of intimate union with someone because he felt like he wasn't that virgin archetype. He did begin his life that way. Okay, there's something about it being tarnished or him affected by some suffering that was inflicted around him or from him. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. We're going to use Alicia Wicker's conspiracy deck here. And we're going to get some messages. What would you like to say, Beau? I hope that I am appropriately addressing all of what you're saying correctly. I'm hearing deli. I don't know if you like to go to a deli specifically, and that's important for us to know. And I'm not sure. I'm hearing moan, so I don't know if he loves delis or he loved going to a deli or something like that is significant. Hot is what I'm hearing. I don't know if there's a deli that was always hot. What would you like to say, Joe? I find that the delis that are actually like really warm inside, they tend to have like people there are like the hardest workers, or the people that go through a lot of difficulties tend to have the best food and stuff like that. I don't know what it is about that, but he's bringing that up. Now it looks like this was upside down, so we're going to turn all of them up. We have revenge, yes, celebrity. We have good, accident, caregiver, organized crime, and beach. Okay. I just heard Gary Oldman or something like that. I don't know why that came to mind. We'll see. So revenge, yes. Celebrities. Bottom of the deck here. Okay, is marriage, wedding, homicide, and God. So his connection, he's talking about his connection with his wife. So the connection was severed by God. It was meant to be. He recognizes that it was meant to be. He was taken away too long. He was taken away at the right time, or something about him being taken away or him being cut off from, either his marriage was cut off, like the connection between him and his wife. I don't know her name, but if you guys would like to tell me, I'm gonna look into it later. The marriage between him and God, or his relationship between him and his wife was severed, and it was meant to be. That is what they're saying. They're saying that I left my wife because it was meant to be. Like my death was meant to be the way that it happened, or that I was severed from my connection to God in some way. He felt severed. He had some marriage or some bond or something with connection to God, and I feel like that's coming in with the virgin archetype. I feel like he had a purity in his heart that was severed or addressed, or sliced with regards to God. So he might have been raised with God, but then drifted away from God, or felt like he wasn't walking in alignment with God and what he perceived God to be. Okay, so revenge. Okay, revenge, yes. Celebrity. He's saying to someone here that will know what I'm talking about. So there's someone here that knows that they should be here and is here because they are either related to Beau and they were brought here by divinity, like literally like brought to here to hear this message. Yes, something happened as a result of revenge, and it was a celebrity that did it. He wants to tell that specific person that had a sense or had a suspicion, yes, they did that for revenge. Now, here at the bottom here, it says good, accident, caretaker. Good, accident, caregiver, organized crime, beach. I don't know if there's like a resort that's significant to you or significant to Joe. Wow, I said Joe. So so either his dad is going to hear about this from somebody, or like something about a resort that his father would know about or his family would know about. And something about a beach resort is significant. Something happening that was a crime at a beach resort. But we have here with good accident caretaker. I cannot say this word. Who is this caretaker that he's talking about? Their name, like something about like a bee or bells or something like that. I'm getting I'm getting a number of words with this card. And I'm trying to keep it going. I'm hearing alchemy, alchemizing. I don't know if he alchemized his experience with this person. Something happened on accident for someone. Someone saw this as an accident, or they framed it as an accident. Okay, why is accident here? Life insurance is up. His life insurance was up. Something like that. And I'm not talking about like an actual life insurance plan. It feels like someone specifically on the inside that knows Beau. This person could be a Democrat politically, like they are considered a Democrat in the public, and they could be a celebrity. This person was jealous of him, okay? And they made it seem like it was an accident, but it was fabricated, or it was something about either something being fabricated, it could be a substance, or it can also just be just the situation was fabricated in some way. Yep. When everything falls out like that, yeah. So something, I'm hearing peach as well. Don't know if he had peaches, likes peaches, anything like that. If you guys see my hair, it is what it is. I definitely want to focus on the reading though. So let's get all these cards back. We're getting a lot of messages, so let me see. Yeah, someone had a false flag, and I think that's why all of these are coming out. This person had a lot of thoughts, but they had a false flag, so maybe he thought they were on his side, but they were not anymore. Something about his passing, that being significant. This person was jealous of him, so he was either told that it was good to take something or it was all right to do something, when in reality it was not, or this person was just jealous of him and wanted to make it frame it like it's an accident, something that happened to him. Why is caregiver here? I keep like seeing Giat on my shirt. What the hell is up with the word Giat coming out nowadays? So something about like a mountain collapsing. So his water supply, something about him being a water supply for people and it collapsing. So after he passed, it being really hard to do something. And it has to do with organized crime as well. Sorry guys, I just want to let you know he was involved with something in organized crime and he's telling us that. Caregiver here. What would you like to say about that? I had heard Huntington Beach as well, so I don't know if something happened in California with the celebrity or person. We have love. So he had love for the caretaker or caregiver. It says love, secret trip, bloodline. So he had love for someone. He was having, okay. Oh wow. Okay, 1 second guys. How did you feel about this person, Beau? I'm sorry I say he and don't speak to you directly. I apologize. There's someone he loves, okay, who loves dearly that they're bringing up here. Who is this person? Page of Wands. It's someone that's okay, guys. So this could be a male that's like a Leo, or a male that's a fire sign that he had some sexual interest in. I'm sorry, but I'm getting that he had a male person that he was like in a relationship with on the side in addition to his wife. I don't know who's gonna see this. Yeah, so it's a Leo. Just getting that energy. Because I'm seeing the sun as I'm doing this. He found a lot of joy in them, but he was in his head about the relationship. He tried to kind of like resist it. Something about the sexual drive being there though. This person he felt like he would take trips to them. Something about him having an affair, that's why I'm saying that. And the male energy is coming through stronger than anything. It doesn't feel like a feminine energy. And I don't want to try to limit this, so I feel like it's supposed to be this way. I'm supposed to see it as a male energy. Is that correct, Beau? I'm just hearing a number of places they went to. Look at this, guys. We have the lovers. He had like a love connection. 4 of Cups, though. It was something that was unexpected or something that he didn't expect himself. and the Page of Swords. So it seems as though he was the Page of Swords and this person was the Page of Wands. So this fire sign, I feel as though they watched each other from afar. They couldn't express what they felt. I don't know why I'm hearing Balmain or Bahamian. So like the energy of them going to different places and locales. I also heard Ghana. So he's been traveling with this person before with the secret trip card in love. That's like pretty clear. So he was actually in love with someone. Okay, this person was his caretaker. This person probably helped him when he was going through either drug use, because I almost get that sense of there being something like relating to drug use here. This person was a caretaker and watched and made sure he was okay and stuff like that. And there was something about crime involved in this as well. Why is crime here? We have corruption. There was corruption. So we're talking about how he passed, okay? We have, wow, corruption, ritual, distraction, anger, female. Someone was angry at him. A feminine energy was upset with him. So we have corruption. Yeah, this person was corrupted and they ritually or often were with this person or in their space during this crime or whatever crime was being done in this place. It feels like drug use, distraction. So when he was distracted, this person in a fit of anger gave him something or pretended like they were just... This is a crime of passion. Someone was watching him and wanted to blackmail him. I don't know if he even knew about it yet. I'm hearing freelance as well. So this person was like a free-spirited, creative individual. They are a celebrity, guys. That's why a number of people here that are drawn to my celebrity readings are meant to see this. You know this celebrity. I just really strongly feel like this is someone that revenge was at their center of their mind or the focus of their mind, and it's a female energy, guys. Okay, this person was angry with him. Dismemberment, death in reverse, and justice. Justice is coming in. So justice is coming in for this, the intention of this person to break him down. There's something here about a plan that didn't, I don't know if if it all went according to plan or not, but this person was angry with him. What's the sign of this person? Joe. I keep saying Joe. There's something about his dad. What is the sign of this person? This person was jealous of him. What is the sun sign? What is their sun sign? This person was a Cancer. Can you please clarify? This person was a water sign. They were a Pisces. What else would you like to say? They worked with him as well. This person worked with him fairly often. Is this person a Pisces? Guys, it was a Three of Cups is a yes. So this person is a Pisces. Something about Cancer Pisces energy, like it's like a watery energy here. At the end of the day, they're saying it's a Pisces, but we got the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups to clarify, and then a water cup. So it's definitely a water sign. There's some water sign that was involved and did this for revenge. Now let's get into why revenge is here, and he knows that. He's trying to tell someone specific. This message likely will not get a lot of people because it's not meant to. Okay, why is revenge here? We have water supply and collapse and mountain. That was what came out earlier. Let's get into revenge. Kidnapped, devil, intuition, river. I don't know why I saw Midsummer's Night Dream. I don't know why that's significant. Why is revenge here? Okay. So So we have kidnapped devil, intuition, river, witness, God, breakup, and gift. This person thought they were doing God's plan or God's will. This was a form of breaking up with this individual because they saw them or felt like they were the one kidnapping this. So they felt like Beau kidnapped them or forced them into a situation that they didn't want to be in. That's what's coming through. So this water sign did not like being involved in this. They felt like they were taken into like a whole like dark reality, and they felt like they needed to get out in some way. They witnessed some things, or they witnessed him doing some things. When I see kidnapped underneath, when I see kidnapped and witness, that means that this person saw something, and it's a female energy. And then we have devil and God, guys. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. Devil and God. So they felt like they were split and they didn't know what to do. Their intuition told them that they need to break up with this person and leave. And they saw that this person was very giving. Beau was very giving. Something about the river and gift. Interesting. I'm hearing like the song River Flows in You, so I almost feel like they thought this was meant to happen to him because he's done it to other people or something like that. They felt like this was just karma of some sort, because I think of river and gift, it's like it's a gift that comes back to you, and river flows in you. It's like that's a part of who you are. What you do to people comes back to you. It seems like they thought this was their karma, to give Beau something or to do something as a means of getting out of a situation or as a means of making things right, because they were now at a crossroads between the devil and God. This person was going through a spiritual crisis. They felt like they needed to choose, and to choose, they decided they would do something a little reckless or do something that was for them, something that they want to do to make things right. Why is devil? Okay, look at this, guys. We have struggle. The whole deck is upside down, so I had to flip it. Struggle between the devil and God, guys. So this person was going through a really difficult time. Why is kidnapped and witness here? Fire. An accomplice. So this person was an accomplice in something, or they witnessed him. And this person is really important, guys. It's either a Pisces or a Cancer. Witnessed something between him and another person, or just witnessed like a discourse between Beau and someone else, and he wants you guys to know he was communicating with someone, and this person noticed or found out or understood that he was an accomplice with some group or something. This celebrity didn't want to ascribe to this, or they didn't want to do it anymore. Yeah, they saw Beau was meeting with somebody, and he was there. There might have been drug use there. And this person didn't want anything to do with it, or they wanted to get out of it. Royalty. So Beau knew some people in royalty, okay? I'm just going to be honest. Lips are so dry. But I feel like I need to pause because my baby is waking up right now, and I'll be right back, okay, guys? Okay, guys, so I am back. Okay, so let's continue. I'm just going to make sure I spend time tapping back in. I'm hearing salt water. There's something about traveling to locations and locales with salt water, just like really nice beaches. Something about going on a boat quite often to meet with people, or meeting with someone on a boat and this person seeing them. And this person was royalty. Okay, so what about royalty? What would you like to say here? We have legal proceedings. So this is someone that actually is either going through legal proceedings or had a legal proceeding with him. He was on a boat with them. It was with a group, some person that was from a group that he was in as well. So Beau was trying to be honest with you guys, and I'm hearing attendance. I feel like he had to attend this. This was like a mandatory meeting of some sort that he had to attend with someone that was going through legal proceedings, and this person was royalty. Now, he was fearful of getting in trouble because of some party or an event that happened. So he was trying to kind of get to update this person on what's going on, to make sure that they know that he's still involved. And I'm hearing impressed. I don't know why. This person that did this to him felt like this was the right thing to do. This was revenge for them. And don't know why. I feel like it could be a group of people that knew about this too. That's why I'm getting both Piscean and also Cancer energy. 2 people specifically are coming to mind. Not 2 people I know, but 2 people, two energies. Okay. Let's keep going. So he wanted to talk about that. That was the first thing. But he wants the person that he loves, someone he loves and cares about very much, to know that it was an accident. He wasn't trying to do it on purpose. If anyone told you it was a suicide or that he wasn't feeling good, because I just got feeling good, I feel like it's not true. That person lied to you, and you know who you are. They lied to you. And you know who this is that he loves or that he cares about or has some sexual attraction to that he was seeing on the side. I feel like I have to say it that way. Let's keep going. Thank you so much for being here, Beau. Please assist me as I tap into your energy again. I'm back. Thank you so much for respecting spiritual boundaries here and for speaking to me because of something that you want to tell the collective. Okay, speaking to me about something that's very humbling to address. I feel like there's some things that he's not proud of. Okay. We got the card good news, so this is good news. Or he wants to talk about some good news. He's talking about a path of money that is waiting for someone. So there's someone here that might be making a lot of money based on what he says in this reading. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. There's someone who is not true, that had a false flag, and he's talking about them. This person is not true or some change happened. Maybe this person became focused on family. So emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So he was focused. This person, I don't know why I said he, but this person might just be more focused on family now and kind of walked away. I don't know why I'm getting the idea of Fiona Apple. For some reason, it's not the person, more so just the name or someone who loves Fiona Apple or someone who, that's kind of like an inclination of this person is to watch either Fiona Apple or to be interested in something like that is coming through. We have temptation will test you. So, one moment, please. Romance. A change for the better and playing a different role. He's telling someone that he... Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Okay, we have 8 of Cups, Temperance, the Star, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, so are you talking to me? Because let me see. Yeah, he's talking about me, guys. So there's something about him trying to tell someone else, having conflict with them, and him coming to me. So someone was undependable and insincere. Is that true? Someone else with this information? We have the Tower, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. He was talking to someone long term. It feels like he was talking to someone long term. Is that correct? And they were not dependable. We have the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. This person was imbalanced, or they couldn't get a message. They couldn't really work with them as long as they wanted to. Yeah, and it broke his heart. So there's someone that out there that he channeled with or worked with. This person could be an Empress, could be a feminine Taurus. Some feminine energy. He either tried to work with his wife or tried to work with somebody that was a feminine energy that he really loved or cared about. 6 of Cups is telling you this person was someone of his past. Maybe it was someone who he wanted to give a gift to and talk about things with, so that they could share this with the collective, but they did not do it thoroughly, or they were not balanced, meaning their messages were not true. Do you guys know about someone who has recently or in the past has done a reading on Beau Biden? If you do, they want me to tell you that that person's information was off or not balanced. So they're saying now he wants to communicate with you guys. He has good news about an opportunity for me to address this with you guys, because we have the 8 of Cups to the Temperance. This is moving out of an unsuitable time, or something that happened in the past into balance. So this information may balance out the information of the person who was starting this previously, or talking with him previously. He's giving me the energy of someone who had some like work done on a car, or some kind of like development on something, and the person didn't do a good job, and he's kind of like, yeah, they fucked up this part, so I want to come in and talk to you, Francine, so that you can kind of balance out what happened and what was fucked up. So they might have some information you can really glean from, but there's something about it being unbalanced at some point, and you might intuitively notice and have a nudging that that person lost where they were going. I don't know, or they gave up on the reading. I'm getting shivers, so something about that is important. But we have a star, which is about stardom, or it's about like getting something, the deepest aspects of something, and it being a gift. So yeah, he's talking about me. He's saying this is a way for him to address something that he tried to address in the past. And yeah, temptation tested this person, or something like that. Don't be tempted. Okay. So something might try to tempt us in the middle of this reading, or something about like getting tempted by saying something that's sensationalized. Yeah, I'm seeing the Empress again and the Two of Cups. So there's something about a relationship that he wants to talk about as well, perhaps. This is about someone that he finds very beautiful or abundant, that he has a lot of love for. This could be his wife. This could be, I don't know if I think they had 2 kids, but there's one kid in particular that's a water sign. But there's something about a childlike love here. When he passed, he intuitively, there's something about 2 energies, a water sign and an earth sign energy. I don't know if these are his 2 kids. Are these your 2 kids that you're talking about? Are we getting into that now? Page of Swords. Yeah, we're starting to tap into his kids. Something about an air sign, earth, and a water sign. So it could be just the energy of just like a childlike wonder, being a student, and like just kind of something about like the end when he passed, or something like that. There being like this intuitive knowing that someone needed to look into this information or to figure it out. Is that correct? Because I'm hearing my ears ring. 4 of Pentacles. That's not correct. There's something else that I'm missing. So we have Leo energy, right? The joy. So there's something about him being joyful about communing with us, or talking with us, or with me. Is that what you're saying? I want to get this right. Yeah, he has a cup of love towards me. Now, I want to be honest with you guys. When I was tapping into his energy, I was quite brusque with him, and I was trying to protect myself from Beau, because I don't know his energy, and I've heard very nefarious things just in my time of communicating with him and with other entities. So I felt like I unfortunately was taking on the judgment aspect of this whole thing, and I was like, man, I have a child at home, so I was protecting my home a bit heavily, and I was being a bit brusque and a bit rough with him energetically. I was like, you're not gonna touch my kid energetically. If we're gonna have some kind of communication together here right now in my house, I don't want you in my room, or going to my child's room, or anything like that. I was being very protective, as I should, but I feel like I could have been a bit nicer about it. So I think he's trying to say, I have love for your family, I don't have any ill will towards you, and he had the Empress come out for me. So it feels like he knows I'm a mom, and he respects that, and I'm happy to hear that, because I was very concerned and protective of my child, and I will always be that way. But I did address him a little bit negatively when we were talking just now earlier in the reading. So I appreciate you mentioning that, Beau. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we always have our boundaries together. Whenever I interact with spirits, I want to make sure they know, you can't mess with my child, or else this is over energetically, because my child is very in tune, and sometimes can like start waking up and crying because they're sensing something. And I just, anyways, I feel like that's what he wanted to talk about. Is that correct? Is that what you wanted to talk about? We have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords and the King of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. He has some I'm hearing helpless thoughts that he experienced likely in the past as well. We have the Hermit, the Strength, and the 7 of Swords. He tried to keep it at bay, or he tried to control some really hard thoughts, or some really dangerous thoughts. He had some like mental instability or torture going on, because I'm seeing the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords, and when I ask that question, usually those are all no's. So I think he's acknowledging with the King of Wands. I think this is his way of saying, yeah, I acknowledge here that you wouldn't want to talk or communicate about certain things and have more of a combative energy, and that it's heartbreaking. But yeah, he's acknowledging that. So we're having a conversation within this as you guys are watching this. So I hope you're okay with that. That's just how it is with the spiritual realm. It's not about like, you know, sometimes people think it's like about like a show for you guys. This is coming through the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords coming through? I feel like he just wants to assuage something or mention something. We have the King of Swords. So there's something about something being put to rest. The truth or balance. Something about justice. Yeah, judgment. Look at all these swords and the Leo energy, strength. I'm feeling like this has to do with a Leo. Speaking to a Leo. And how quickly he went away. Yeah, he's talking about a person. When he passed, I feel like he's been communicating with this person. Is that what you're saying? Is what you said earlier about addressing me and you and like my boundaries, were you talking about that? Just want to make sure I'm understanding. Yes, okay. And with this person, are you talking about the Page of Wands? Yeah. We're talking about that Page of Wands. This person was a feminine energy. He considered them to be like an Empress energy, even if they are masculine. Because I'm getting the Page of Wands energy as a masculine individual. So I feel like he's tried to talk to this person or communicate with them in some way. But they've been either stubborn or they've tried to be strong when he left. But they maybe went into some really toxic patterns. Something like that. And I'm hearing toxic patterns in politics. So there's something like that coming out. Nine of Swords is worry and distress. Having lofty goals is also what I'm getting to. Having goals or wanting to heal or address something and wanting to make things right in some way. So there's someone here that needs to know that they shouldn't be worrying or getting into toxic situations or patterns. They need to get out of a situation while they still can. He's trying to say it's not providing you with any joy or happiness or anything like that. You should try to manifest something new. And I'm almost feeling like this is a manifestation with a new partnership. So something that'll help your family is what I'm getting. So this Page of Wands has a family. And it's moving out of like a sense of like feeling like your life is like aimlessly kind of wandering. He wants to communicate with this person. He feels like your family. He has a lot of love for you, and you helped balance him out when he was here. So this person knows who they are. I know who you are as well, but I'm not going to tell anybody because I feel like it's not the time. But this person knows. This Leo will find this reading and will know exactly who I'm talking about. Seven of Cups is telling me you're engaged with a lot of things that are bringing about some confusion and some muddled energy. You need to be careful. That's what he's trying to say. Be careful. He wants you to beware of greed. That came through. I didn't even know why. I felt drawn to that card. Anything else? Opportunities are waiting for you, but there's forces working against you, and I don't think you realize just how bad it is. So he's trying to warn someone he loves. Opportunities are waiting for you. Temporary problems might be happening right now, but you'll be taken care of in difficult times. These forces are working against you. There's something about an elephant energy, which is a long journey, physical or mental, that will leave you wiser in the end. You're going to have fortune, this person, this Page of Wands. You're going to have an opportunity or windfall come to you, but there's something about getting out of a situation that you're currently in, that you're taking on. He's been trying to communicate with you about this partnership. He's been trying to talk to you. He can tell you're not happy with it, or that there's a sense of like apathy, like you're just doing it because you think either you have to or you just I don't know, there's just a depression here, just like a sense of like, I don't know, like that kind of energy, like what is life anyway, I don't know. This aspect of this arrangement. It's just like, okay. What else, Spirit Team, would you like to say? Yeah, this is what the Page of Wands feels like. Beau wants to tell that person, you're feeling like life, like something is lacking in your life. Okay. And he feels that, and he sees that in you. He sees that in you a lot. And he doesn't want you to feel that way. Okay. I don't know why I heard PayPal, so it's almost like he's trying to say, give her something on PayPal. I don't know why. I'll take it. Hey. This person all of a sudden feels like they want to give in some way. I'd be happy to. So the next things we have here are secret, healing. And he wants this Page of Wands to heal and to have justice. Yeah. From something that happened on their travels. So something that happened to him or some secret that he's been hiding. So this Leo is hiding something. And it'll end the drama if you can actually address this. I don't know. Something happened with travel. Like something happened abroad. We have power. Healing is power is what I'm getting to. There's something that you can heal from, and it will help your situation financially. So there's something about being real with the anger you feel inside, like you are with the love you have inside. Being real with that feeling. There's someone here that has like a false person that's a parent. This is someone, yeah, he's talking about a family member or his dad. He's telling this person, you have some connections with my father, outer space and clean up. There's something about him being too old. Guys, he's saying this person is a biohazard or a bioweapon and they're too old and you're just teaming up with him. And there's something about some child here or children that are not really gone. Maybe they're missing and people think they're missing. You need to take care of some things. There's some things he's trying to tell you should be taken care of. So there's something he knows about you and he's trying to tell you nicely or tell you like in code. You need to stop doing something. I'm hearing travel bans. I don't know if there's a travel ban on this current place that I'm talking about. Yeah, you're a Democrat. You want me to tell you more? Alright. Okay, I won't tell all your I won't tell everything. But yeah, you need to really be careful. It's making him sad, or he knows you're sad. And again, he's talking about some person who is his parent. He was involved with a child in law enforcement. He knows about something or is talking about something and he's not afraid to talk. He's saying Democrat, okay? Family. Your family. Something about your family and then the secret being revealed about your family and about someone that was stolen. Someone that's stealing children or that has stolen someone. Death. Okay. Affair. Some affair is collapsing and you better get out of it before it collapses is what he's saying. And he's using me to say that to you. Something is going to die or someone is going to die. Yeah, someone is going to have legal proceedings. Someone involved. And you're going to end up in the crossfire. So, yeah, market manipulation. Yeah, you're his caregiver, so he's happy. He wants you to be happy and he feels like you're trapped in a bunch of lies and manipulation right now. He wants you to be success. And he's saying there's a celebrity on the inside that you fear. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff on you, don't they? This person that hurt him, they have stuff on you too, don't they? That's what he's trying to say. This person that did that to him, you know exactly who it is. And he wants you to know that you need to do something and act. I'm helping someone I don't even know. Like, I mean, I know them, but I also don't know quite enough about them. So, is there anything you'd like to say, Beau, in regards to anything else? Anything else at all? Bioweapon, cleanup, outer space. He's cleaning up stuff right now in the interstitial space. That's what I keep hearing, guys. I'm going to stick to it. He is cleaning things up. He's cleaning up stuff energetically. Secret trip, dismemberment, and homicide. He's trying to cut things down. He's doing stuff in the spiritual realm. Some false person is coming up. He feels like he was a false person. That's in some ways, like he wasn't really who we thought he was. And guys, affairs in Pizzagate. My camera's about to die, so I'm gonna delete some things and come back, okay? Okay guys, we're back with the exact setup that we had. Of course, I just had to delete some things, so not gonna lie, affair with Pizzagate is coming up. So he was involved expressly in something with regards to Pizzagate. I feel like some people are going to be offended by that, and if you're offended, it's really a trigger, because I feel like there's so many things that we don't know about ourselves, and you think you know everything about him. That's the energy I'm getting. He just wants you to know he's being honest and upfront about this information. It's coming out the way it's meant to come out, and I have nothing else to say. But I feel like bioweapon cleanup in outer space, some of you will believe this, of course, by the way. I'm not upset with anyone. I just really feel like I'm getting the energy of opposition, but you're opposing something that's true. Why are you doing that? Are you able to disprove what I just said? If you're not, then you are on the same page, and we both are looking into this intuitively and seeing what happens. So this is what I'm getting. I feel as though he has some affair and some regulated position within this group, within this affair, this conspiracy. He actually did know a number of key people in this group, and I feel, and I'm seeing just the energy of him trying to clean up his wrongdoing of the past. He was involved in some way, and he had some active role in it. Okay, so look into his cases and look into what has happened and see how it connects. I'm not going to get into too much all at once. I'm going to just focus on what Beau is saying. So thank you, Beau, for speaking with us, okay? All right, let's keep going. That's a lot to say, guys. Ooh, propaganda. So there's some propaganda that people are trying to share, and he wants to say this is justice. Justice, natural causes, fake death, couple, and outer space. He feels like he wants to talk about a faked death that happened. He knows there's someone that's trying to evade something that they did, okay? This person is either from the bloodline, or this person is someone that's like an associate or friend that was in the military, or is someone who is fighting in some way. Fighting mentally, emotionally too. This is a stronghold. This is a person who is a stronghold, who's not related to him, but is related by money. Okay, they're trying to talk about that. This person is a water supply as well. They have water supply, or a lot of involvement in a number of things, specifically with Pizzagate as well. So this person, yeah, this person is like somehow messing with the bloodline of people. I don't know if there's a specific bloodline. Let's see. Why is bloodline here? False person, yeah. They're pretending to be someone that they're not, or like they're trying to say that they are someone, but they're not that person. They're like faking their identity to the group. It's either this, or this person is cleaning up something. There's someone that's doing something in law enforcement specifically that's not real. Like they're not truly there for the right reasons. They're distracting you with other things while they work on something. So someone is cleaning up something that someone did, okay? Justice is still going to be served. Someone that's feeling trapped is, wow, I feel like this is him as well. Are you talking about yourself? Yeah, he's talking about himself. He's talking about his family and his bloodline and how they have some involvement with this. He's seen the sadness and the loss that's come with it. Something about him like attracting, or not attracting, but literally like being sad about the money or the resources that were gained and his career prospects because of this conspiracy, okay? He actually was involved in it. His family was involved in it. Justice will be served naturally to them. But there's something here about a fake death, and I want to figure that out. The family is going to collapse. There's something about a breakdown in his family. He's seeing it happen. He's seeing it happen. He's still connected to his family. He's watching this play out. And you guys are seeing it play out as well. He's trying to clean up something with regards to grandparents. Can you please clarify? Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. He's worried about them. He feels like they're taking on too many burdens, grandparents. And he feels like the two of them, he wants to communicate with them, or he's tried to communicate with them. And he's trying to tell him to hold off on something. So I think the father, so the grandfather specifically, or his father, something about him needing to hold on and to kind of trust something that he's trying to tell him. And that there's like an end to some resilience, like end to some struggle that he's been having, that his grandparent or his dad is having. We have Judgment, Four of Swords, and the King of Swords, the truth. Like, this is about justice, the legal system. This person is going to meet their either end, or they're going to meet their justice here. So many parts in this reading, but I'm going to pause here and come back, okay? Hey guys, so I am back. This is going to be a continuation of what we were talking about. A lot of energy came in the room, but I want to continue and honor Beau for being here. I feel like there's so many things I could be talking about and addressing with him. I'm just really thankful I can do something. Now, I want to tap in again and kind of cleanse my space because I feel like it's gotten a little murky. I also heard Normandy, so I'm not exactly sure why I heard Normandy, but let us see. Let's get some Palo Santo here. Thank you so much. Sacred herbs and sacred woods, sacred materials that are used in this ritual for divination. Thank you so much. I honor you and I thank you for being here, and I hope to honor you more. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Normandy Isle, I don't know what that's all about, if that's relating to Beau or not, but that came up as I was tapping in. Let's continue. Let's clean up. I heard that song, clean up, clean up. I don't know why. It's just like a very kid-like energy. I heard boil as well, B-O-I-L, so I don't know what it is about boiling things. Maybe things are coming to a boil, and you will see that in real time, guys. I'm seeing MLK, so there's something that you might hear about MLK very soon. Some secret or some information about MLK, significant. You're going to hear a lot of things. If you haven't already felt overwhelmed, you might with what comes through in the future. I'm hearing July, so the rest of this month is going to be interesting. And I'm hearing a clue. You're going to get clues for things, okay? He's working behind the scenes as well. So let's continue. Alright, so Spirit, what else would you like to talk about with us? Beau Biden, thank you so much for being here. Please assist me in communicating things effectively. I'm hearing retaliate, effectively retaliate. So it seems as though he's retaliating against some things, and I'm hearing grade A. So people that are higher in quality or in the sense of higher up in the chain. Something about him addressing the quality of their soul or quality of their, their bondage. So it seems as though I'm hearing Hunter, so he wants to talk to his brother as well. So he likely is already talking to his brother. We have the, stomach is growling a lot. Three of Pentacles, he's working, he's hard at work of addressing the binds and the restriction that people are facing in the community, those that are very well known and very highly publicized, and people that are dealing with some really nefarious things. Wheel of Fortune here. So it's like his lucky day, his opportunity to make things right in some way, in some shape or form, is to allow himself to be utilized for this task of bringing up things to the surface. He's making amends in between right now. I can't explain to you exactly how it all works, but he is working in between, and he's communicating with people right now. We have the Phoenix rising with judgment coming through in reverse. So judgment is about to be reached, okay? So major politicians are going to have a judgment call and an awakening. So there's something about an awakening to the truth, and we have the Fool in reverse of how long this journey has been going on. And also of the ignorance of people that took it for granted, like took for granted their power and thought that they would always have this cushion for the blows of what people can do to them, or what reckoning is coming their way. I think he wants to teach, or he wants to show people that he's close to, or people that he once knew, the pain, Three of Swords, that he experienced when he recognized and realized something big with the Tower about the conflict he produced, or the conflict he wrought. Something about the Five of Wands in reverse, just extreme conflict within groups. This could be also about the dissension within party lines. There's just something about him recognizing the conflict of being someone with the Ten of Swords. Jeez. And this is the like something that was really painful to experience for him. He had to address it and heal, and this is his way of healing it or addressing it with the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck and tied down in conflict here with the Five of Swords. So he's talking about his mental instability and the quality of life that he had and reassessing it. And he wants there to be that understanding with people that he cares for, with a number of people. I'm hearing new home, or no, Newsome, or something about like a place, new town, or so Knight of Wands is here. So he's rushing in with this information to help bring about a seed of information, or to, with the I believe this is the Hanged Man. Let's see. It's the Hanged Man, yeah. He's been doing this for quite some time, and he's been in suspense in that cocoon, forming this opportunity to really talk to people, with the Seven, with the Chariot. Yeah, he was taking his time on this one, trying to understand how to go about this communication with people from another realm. He's in another realm, if that makes sense. Anything else? So we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. He was so impatient about addressing this. And specifically with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, some earth energy that's in reverse. And mind you, this picture is of like a girl, so it could be his it could be a younger person, or this could just be the energy of children. Are you talking about children here now? Yeah, he's talking about children. What's weird is that I'm getting the Ace of Wands, so actions towards children. Here we go. Okay, not trying to be rude, Beau, but I feel my energy is shifting, and my body is kind of telling me I need more sustenance to get through this reading because of how crazy things are. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is about long-term. I think he's also telling me I have time as well, because the Queen of Swords makes me feel like he's talking to me, and he's basically saying you have time. We can consider this and kind of compile our communications together and give it to people. To the collective. I feel like he's also saying too that for quite some time he's had some he's not like at the center of something, this group. He's more so like a supplier of some sort. In the past he was a supplier, but the Queen of Swords, not the King of Swords, more so the Queen. So he was beside the King. So there's someone here, and I'm hearing Kingpin. He's using the name King, or the word Kingpin, to help me understand. There was someone that he worked with, but he was on the side, on the left or right hand side of this person. To clarify, we have the Three of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and I feel like it's not like to clarify the Queen of Swords. I think it's just to continue on from there. We have Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Devil, Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles. This was a large network, okay? This was a large network, and he defended people in this network from getting caught or from getting in trouble with the Tower card. That's usually like upheavals. And I think of arrests. I think of something being publicized that you don't want people to know about. Especially if you're a high-profile celebrity or politician, when someone finds out about something that you've done, you want to defend that. You want to prevent that tower from falling, from you losing your funding, from people tarnishing your reputation. So it seems as though he moved into this cycle with the Devil energy and the Eight of Cups of like searching for something else and finding just a really nefarious type of energy here with the devil. And then transitioning into partnerships with people. So he had some partnerships that he stood his ground with, or he was protective of. They're talking about that as well. He's talking about that. I don't know why he's coming out as they. So I don't know if it identifies as they, them. If he were alive now, I wonder if he would identify as they, them. But I'm just getting that energy of just calling him they all the time. So it could just be that his energy is just, there's like a number of people in this reading. Am I on the right track? Spirit team members, please assist me. Yeah. On the right track here. Yeah, and he appreciates that it's kind of like impromptu, because this was kind of impromptu, I'm not gonna lie. Moving into, so he really, he saw, like there was some foresight in this. I think he foresaw this. Maybe he observed his father being involved with people and like finding out from his father, from hearing conversations with his dad and his mom. I don't know, he heard things. He had foresight either from hearing the spirits tell him about something his dad was involved in or knew. But he got involved in this at a, probably, I don't know, but did he get involved at a young age, Beau? No, his father tried to maybe prevent it from happening. He tried to prevent Beau from getting involved in something, but he did see it happening, or did had an awareness of it spiritually. I almost feel like he intuitively saw things for what they were as a child, and I feel like he moved into this realm naturally because of where he was going in politics. I feel like he ended up in this place. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Page of Wands. Something about this Page of Wands, this person. This could either be him like saying that he like went into like kind of like this exciting new place with money, with the King of Pentacles Chariot. Yeah, he got into a lot of money, into consistency, stability. He was taking on a number of different opportunities, but it was very burdensome in the sense of taxing on his soul. I feel like these were opportunities, but they were quite burdensome. I don't think he enjoyed them. At least, yeah, it didn't make him feel as good as he wanted to. And he's a rebel archetype, so it's like you don't want to feel weighed down by anything, by any oppressive force. So that's something that he wants to address. Now, with regards to his legal standing and such, we're getting the Page of Cups. He really enjoyed law. Okay, law was something of like a gateway for him, is what I'm hearing. There was a power to him. He loved that. He loved like being able to move forward into something progressive or something new, getting out of things that were toxic, and they're bringing back the same energies for a reason. They're trying to say that he felt very protective of something. He also was very protective of his wealth. He wanted to build. He wanted to continue to build and to grow and to go higher and higher. And I feel like he ended up having to not see things, or try to avoid looking at things that were happening around him, as he kept going up and up and up the ladder. So something about that is significant. It wasn't emotionally healing for him. It was very codependent. It had him relying on people and relying on their power as well. So that's what we're getting. He had some conflict, inner conflict coming through, and I'm hearing prevailed. He had some inner conflict that prevailed. It didn't really leave him. It kind of stayed with him throughout. No, yeah, that conflict isn't going anywhere. So what would you like to say to close? I'd like to kind of close this out for now. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So something about receiving a gift is important. Do not back down from opposition, heartache over what you no longer have, and get back to the basics. I don't know if he's talking to me or if he's talking to someone here, a specific Taurus. Do not fear. Yeah, there's some family sorrow coming. And it's been here. I feel like this is about him passing away. There's some family sorrow surrounding him, and happiness and well-being. So heartache over what you no longer have, he recognizes the heartache that someone's experiencing with his loss. Don't back down from opposition. I wonder who he's talking to with this one. I feel like he's trying to say happiness is yours. You're going to be receiving a gift, and just get back to the basics of life. I feel like, so this person's going to receive news on the way that's going to bring about peace and harmony to them. It could be this message, or it could be, yeah, something from an admirer, some lighthearted, carefree show of affection is going to come to this person, and they need to defend themselves. That's so interesting. I think this might be a means to defending this person. So it might be his dad. Something exciting is going to come for this person who doesn't show weakness. Okay, guaranteed success. We also have dark man, so dealings with a person with dark hair or complexion. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, sorrow, and perseverance. So there's someone here that's being forced to do something against their will by a dark person. Darkened complexion. I'm hearing Rockefeller as well. So this person might have some dealings with Rockefeller. This person sees... This person needs a vacation, but they're being forced to do this against their will. This feels like his dad. He's trying to say, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You're going to have good luck in this situation. And you're going to be able to get away from something. Vacation. So, someone's behaving stupidly in the midst of this, but he needs to persevere. And he'll overcome some problem here. So there's someone here that is doing something because of money. Like this dark person. I feel like they want something to go their way. And they're highly thought of by this person, his dad. So it almost feels like who's behaving stupidly? Please help me understand that. This person's a vulture. This person acts like they're all flowers, but they're a vulture. Disappointment in some affair, so they're disappointed at this moment in time, and they're trying to be careful with the situation. Because money's coming to them. So someone's trying to help his dad, but all they care about is money. So he's saying they're a vulture. They're not really a flower or a bird. They're a vulture. Is there anything that I missed that I should retouch on from the deck? We have happiness and well-being is on the way. News about something that will make someone in his family very happy after some time of sorrow is on the way. So, this person with a dark complexion needs to also persevere. They're going to be sad about something they lose, but they can get away if they do this, and then they'll be able to go on vacation. They'll be able to have good luck in their endeavor and to get out of a situation. So this Page of Wands is being talked about. He loves this person a lot, to mention them this many times. So he's trying to tell this Page of Wands, you need to get out of a situation. So this person's old enough to get out of something that they've been doing for quite some time. I don't feel like it's a child. What would you like to say to Jill? Is there anything you'd like to say to Jill? 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. So, what would you like to say to Jill? Okay. Inner strength, passion. She needs to let go. She was supposed to take a trip a little bit ago, but I think she's holding on because she's trying to be there for her husband, for Joe, for his dad. Something about is her needing to take time to herself or taking time off, because she is literally going to collapse if she doesn't. Like, there's like a burden on her shoulders that's crazy heavy, and he's trying to say move out of the hardship, or like the feeling of like the world being against you, or feeling as if like things are going to shit, and you need to have the inner strength and courage and bravery to keep going for a bit, but you have to take a vacation soon. And I also am feeling like he's saying to let go, have hope, have faith, something like that, like have faith. Just to recognize things can go well. You don't have to take on all the burdens. So something like that is significant. Yeah, like something about divine timing happening, like things happening for the better. Like hope for the better is what I'm hearing. Hope for the better. And then I'm also getting the Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands again. 3 of Wands came out earlier. I'm just getting the energy of there needs to be balance. And someone's going to have to start a clean slate, this person that knows Jill as well. So I'm feeling like there's someone else. Might be the same Page of Wands. Okay, and we have that World card that fell down. We have the World twice, guys. So yeah, definitely someone's being told they're like need to be like, they're the mother, they're the, I don't know, I'm hearing the crone, the mother archetype, they're the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, they're the communicator, they're the actor, and they're also the mother, they're doing all 3, and he recognizes that you're doing a lot of work. He's just saying, like, you need to take this opportunity to move forward, or to at least energetically kind of keep going. Have something about also moving as well. I don't know if they're going to be moving as well, like physically traveling. Something about that. I'm having self-confidence and to keep going and keep pushing for a bit, you know. That's what I'm getting. Keep going. Is there anything you'd like to say to Joe, your dad? You don't call him Joe probably, I don't know. I don't know, I almost said Benedict. I don't know what that means. Something with the name Benedict in it. Is there anything you'd like to say to your dad that I can share? Knight of Wands, go forth. Something about like going the distance, going like full steam ahead. So there's something about worry though. Let's keep going. Wow, Four of Pentacles. Let's take everything that fell. And there's one thing that... Okay, so this one, it didn't turn over, so there's a reason the truth is being concealed. So I don't know if there's some truth or some information or some action by legislature, like someone in power. So I don't know if this is his dad. Just the King of Swords, the truth, communication, for some reason is not as strong or is not being shown in this reading. But he wants to say the King of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Devil, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Cups. Oh, wow. He has a lot to say to you. A lot to say. 1 second. I gotta tap in a bit more for this message. I'm hearing bay leaf, but it's probably because... so bay leaf is fortune, abundance. I feel like there's something about good luck for Joe. With the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. There might be some undisclosed information or something that's worrying him, or he's trying to protect something. Maybe he feels a bit insecure about his something is being protected, but it's being hoarded. It could be funding, it could be information about his how he's doing, or just something that he's trying to say. Move past the fear, the doubt. He has a lot of love for you. He's trying to say, with the King of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Devil, he's like stand up to the devil energy, which is the energy of fear. I feel like he's saying stand up to fear, stand up against fear and doubt, and feeling codependent, or feeling like you need others, or that you something karmic is here, like some partnership or contract or something making him feel controlled. He's saying stand up to the control, move out of this into something more emotionally fulfilling for you, because I feel like he sees his dad as the King of Cups here. He doesn't feel emotionally as fulfilled, and he needs something, and he's trying to like say to push forward, and to also with the Seven of Swords to the Ace of Swords, find your truth. So there's something about him needing to run away for something, or he needs to get away from something quickly in order to find the truth, or to understand something clearly. Strength, Knight of Swords. Find your strength, and also find your limits. Something about your, like when you see the Strength card and you see that lion, this person holding the lion, it's like you don't want to get yourself run down into the ground with worry, with fear, with insecurity in some way of maybe someone around you feeling like you're not supported, or you have to hold on to the things you have and fear that they'll be taken away from you. There's a need for you to get out of that, Joe. Hold on to your emotional fulfillment and push past this force that's trying to control you, and there's a need to find your emotional balance, or what's emotionally fulfilling to you. What is emotionally fulfilling in this moment for you? Because I feel as though there's something about like having to run away from something, grab everything that you can in order to acquire some truth or understanding. With this Strength card saying control something, your speech. Control, I'm hearing slander, like control your slander, maybe how you speak about certain things right now. And it's something about the Three of Cups is here. This is the energy of like soul tribe, people that you resonate with. There's something about celebration. Don't celebrate too quickly. Just hold on. And then also the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups. It seems as though something is running out for him, like emotionally. I'm just getting the energy of like there being an unfulfilled energy here with Joe. And he's trying to say, I see that and I want you to be happy. I want you to get past this fear and this insomnia. Like something's really keeping him up or making him feel uncomfortable or unhappy, and he's saying like it's run out, like it's run its course. This situation is making you unhappy and you need to hold on to that happiness here. What would you like to say to your dad, Beau? Healing, outer space. He's helping him heal. He's not really gone is what he's saying. I'm not really dead. I'm not really gone completely. I'm still here. And it says inside. I'm still inside your heart. I'm still here. Like it's something about his energy. Happy. He's happy. And he says that he's going to school. He's learning things. With reptilian in school, it's like he's learning. And he feels like he evaded something. He evaded death in some way, like death on a soul level, meaning he could have gone somewhere else, but he evaded something and he's now in between. It's almost like, you know, the energy of the good place, when they go to that neutral place, it almost feels like he avoided some attempt that someone had to kill him, in a sense. I don't know how he did this, but something happened in the crime of passion, but it could have been worse. Something about it like happening the way it happened was probably the best situation that we could have asked for, or he could have asked for. There's someone that's not on your side, Dad or Joe. There's someone on your side, on Joe's side, that is not truly on his side. And he wants them to know. And I'm hearing Orville or something like that. I don't know if this person is from a place called Orville, or I don't know, popcorn or something. They're watching things play out, like they're eating popcorn. Something about Orville is significant. I feel like he's getting this out to you to help you with the drama, the anger, and the fear. There's something that's causing you to feel this way. He's saying you're expending yourself too much. Is there anything you'd like to say, Beau, to your family, like your other family members? I feel like I need to get advice for his dad. For Joe, what's your advice for your dad? I don't know, I've heard Sepulveda, like some last name that sounds like that. Sepulveda. So he's trying to say go to your emotions, address your emotions. And we have the fates. You kind of have to see things as they are, and something about healing. Healing is really a big part of this. It says higher power and flexible. He has to be flexible. He can't be too unyielding with the strength card that we had earlier, and he has to see what's right for him and what's going to help him, what's like the treasure, like what's really worth living for. Like, it's something about the way life is showing him this, but he needs to kind of just be fair and to be honest with himself. And to see that it's serendipitous. So he knows this intuitively, but there's something about him needing to not exert so much into himself. Time's ticking. Is your father going to stay in the running for the election? Is your dad going to stay in the election, in the running for the election? Is Beau's dad going to stay? Ace of Cups, yeah. He's going to pour out everything into this. Is there anything you'd like to say about that? We have standing your ground. He's going to stand his ground. Hell, yes, I can feel that. And we also have the Eight of Cups. And he's gonna reach his limit, that's for sure. And he's gonna be resilient. So yeah, he's gonna keep going. Clarity, Ace of Swords, definitely gonna move forward. So with regards to his children, is there anything you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to say right now? Wow, Three of Cups, of course, definitely. King of Pentacles and the Tower is coming out. This is the energy of abundance. Abundance coming out of nowhere. So I don't know, something's going to be taken care of for them financially. What would you like to say with regards to, so 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords? They were indecisive about something that was really burdensome for their family. So his wife and his children are dealing with something where they had to kind of evade something. Maybe they had to use deceit in order to get out of something. They were unsure of how to proceed with something that was very taxing on them. They had to move out of it. And this might even be giving up something, like moving out of a house or a home, or deciding to get up and go and do something different than they had planned. So he's trying to say there's going to be a lot of money coming in for you. Something is coming in for them. There were a lot of questions. There's going to be answers, and there's going to be stability coming into their life. This could also be the form of a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn male. That could be significant. This person could just be helping them. Something about this person is significant. And he wants to talk about how his child, the water sign, if there's a water sign, is, I think he's talking about both of you guys, that you guys are very watery in his eyes, meaning like he either gets watery eyes, like he gets tears in his eyes when he thinks of you, but he also just has such a love for you, and he sees such a strength in both of you. So that's what he wants to tell you both. He's very proud of you. When I see the Ace of Wands, this is interesting. It feels like inspired action. Like maybe he initiates communicating or being with you guys or talking with you. He does initiate that. And sometimes he could even initiate it when you're with your grandfather. If you're ever with your grandfather, that might be significant with Joe. He really, he talks to you, or tries to talk to you, and also his wife, the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if she's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She worries a lot. If you're worrying a lot, he wants to let you know there's going to be some money coming in. And it's going to be from someone, a gift from someone either of the past, or this is a soulmate. It might even be someone you fall in love with. If you're interested in someone at this time, he recognizes that, and he thinks you guys should either get married, that he's good for you. Yeah, he makes you feel more empowered, happy. He wants you to be happy. So if this person is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just like a very wealthy individual, or just someone who has like a stability about them, he's saying that you should just continue, persevere. Everything's okay. Moving on is okay. He knows that you're meant to do it at the right time, and that he wants you to move forward. He wants you to be happy and stable. King of Swords, and you might have wanted clarity or confirmation on that, but he's saying it's okay. He's saying that he's going to constantly confirm that to you. When you have indecisiveness about whether or not he's okay with it, yeah, he's okay with that. He's happy about that. 2 of Wands in reverse is telling me, usually upright is saying that he's looking from like planning. He wants you to stop planning, or he wants you to stop looking at something distantly. He wants you to act. Okay, don't act out of fear. Don't act out of insecurity, of not having enough or something like that. Maybe it's the frugality of how you spend, or your job or something like that. He wants you to be happy with the job you do. He loves you a whole lot. Emperor in reverse, what's that about? He's talking about maybe an Aries, or someone who's not, who's tyrannical, or someone who's controlling. It could be your father, for instance. There's someone here that's tyrannical that you have a relationship with. That could be an Aries as well. He sees them. How do you feel about them? They're lying to you. They're pretending to be happy, but they're playing with you, or they're a player. They're not interested in a relationship with you. Drop this guy. If there's a guy that's trying to pursue you, he's pursuing you because he wants to get you pregnant, maybe to have something over you. We have the Hanged Man, Page of Wands. Yeah, it's good that you're in the Hanged Man position with this person. This is an Aries, I feel like, or just some really like dominating energy, or tries to be, and he's causing you grief and imbalances. He wants you to move away from them, whoever they are, whether they are a love interest, or this is a person that is like in your life that's like toxic or controlling. He doesn't want you to be controlled by this person. Devil energy here. So I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of information, Spitfire, from him. So I hope I honored that, Beau. I still want to continue a little bit, because I have a feeling you have more to say about your children. But if you don't want to, and you want to keep that private, talk to them on your own, of course I understand. So I'm just going to stay open to what comes through. Is there anything that you'd like to say? Can you give me like a yes or no to confirm if you'd like me to continue with your children? Anything about them? Because I felt like I went on a tangent. Star. Okay. So what would you like to say about your children? I'll try to go as long as I can. I'm almost getting the energy of like apple of my eye. They're like, he sees them as the apple of his eye. Wow. He wants to... One second. So there's one of his children here that's actually dealing with some sadness or conflict, not speaking up about something perhaps, because my throat chakra is all messed up right now. They're facing like a difficulty here. Who is this King of Pentacles here? Someone gave him an opportunity perhaps, or wants to get into a relationship with them. Something about a friendship ending. Maybe this kid was an opportunist with one of them. I don't know who this person is. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male that they're either friends with or had a relationship with. And this person just kind of put him in the friend zone, or something was ended here with this person. And they did what suited them, what was good for them. And they know that they're dealing with some difficulty with this person. For some reason I'm hearing POTUS, so I don't know if this person used them because of their reputation. Like his child had like, you know, some friends that were really fake, that were there just because they knew that they were with the grandchildren of Joe Biden or something like that. So there's something about like people getting out of his kid's life, specifically this person, this one of his children who had this relationship with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That person was meant to leave your life. It's best that way. You're finding balance again. He recognizes the fucked up energy this person was in, or why they were, you know, how they were trying to use this child. I'm guessing it's a feminine energy. And yeah, it's moving into the unknown. He knows that the unknown is a bit... It's like he's saying the unknown is bright, though. Even if you don't know what it entails. I feel like he's trying to say to keep looking forward to the new. Look forward to something new that's going to make you really happy. A new connection that's coming to you that's better. So I don't know how old his children are, but maybe one of them is interested in somebody or was, and now they're going to find something even better. You're going to find someone even better. Yeah, there's a soulmate coming in for this person, this feminine energy, and he's trying to say it's a matter of time. It's divine timing, and you're going to know. I also think he's saying this person's really attractive, so they're going to be what you want. And I feel like this is the daughter that I'm talking to, but it could be his son. I don't know. The energy is not something that comes out as straightforward as some things in life. So I hope that resonates, but yeah, he's saying that for sure. We have the Devil, the Hermit, and the Temperance card, all major arcana here, okay? So he's saying like there's some toxic people, there's some toxic situations, but like your inner light, he's very proud of you. You're finding balance. There's something about Virgo, Sagittarius, and Capricorn energy, so something about that is significant. These three came out for a reason. And the Moon. So if you're having like premonitions about things or seeing things, it's because you're coming into balance. You are in balance and you're seeing things. You have all major arcana, so he wants to say this is just the beginning. I don't know if there's something about a contract, a new relationship, or someone watching you from afar. Yeah, something about like you just being, you're surrounded by love. Just remember that both of you are, but there's something about being surrounded by love, and he's there toasting with you. Something about joy, just being so fulfilled and seeing you grow. And then the worry, there's something about something cutting through the worry that you have. There's going to be a judgment reached about something. And maybe you're holding on to some aspect of your mom not being in a relationship with someone. But he's saying, like, don't worry. There's something about it being taken care of, or there being, like, truth, like clarity on something. Clarity on something here. I don't know if this child is a water sign, but something about, like, the water energy is coming through. Sadness coming to an end. And a lot of partnerships. So yeah, like something about like his wife before, you know, after he passed, having some difficulties, and knowing that there's going to be some really huge partnerships that are very important and impactful. Could you give me a card for each of your children? I believe Beau has like a girl and a boy, but I'm not sure. Ooh, so yeah, not for you came out real strong, and then a bunch of cards came off. So chaos and conflict is not for you. You see how it's 33 and 6. 6 isn't important. I don't know if they were born June or if they have like the number 6 following them. Number 6 is also here. That's karma. They could be a life path 6. There's something about a message coming through to them about the difficulties being there to help them find the right person or the right people in their life. What about his other child? What about his other child that's coming through? I don't know. I'm hearing like O. Orville again. Don't know if they like popcorn or what that is, but we have go the distance, round and round, poise, and there's going to be a decision you have to make about who you're gonna form like partnerships with going forward, like your community, like where do you fit in, like something about you needing to make a decision on the people that you have close to you, making a wise decision, flexible and higher power. Something about needing to just be aware of the fact that you don't have to have people that are all similar to you in a group. You can have people that you resonate with that are distinct from you as well. And to keep imagining, to be open to the future and what it has in store for you. Don't be so set in stone. I don't know if this person is a fixed sign. That's usually Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and I think Scorpio. But if they're not, it's still about imagining something new for yourself. And there's a lot more coming in for you as well. This is to his other child, the second child. That'll make sense for them if it's meant to. And I also want to see, what do you have to say for your wife? Co-create and exchanging gifts. You have so much to give to the person you fall in love with. Again, their soulmates are surrounding you. Like, I'm not making this up, guys. Soulmates are surrounding her, and he has messages for her. He supports her in her decision to move forward with someone in the future, and this person might be a King of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they're very solid. So that is what I have for you guys today. I think I'm going to stop it there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Beau, for being here, and I hope to see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.